Hello there, and welcome back to Grim Dawn. I am Photius, and I am playing my regeneration tank build focused on lightning damage. That's what we're doing here. And just to let you know, I had another build started that I'm kind of working toward and kind of do it a little different. So kind of excited about that, but not quite ready to go ahead with that yet. In the meantime, let's get this guy going. We left off at Homestead. Looks like we were heading to Sorrow's Bastion and into the Blood Grove, from what I can see of both my quests and the setup here. We've also been invited to help find Hargreaves' formula. It looks like we're nice and quick with our hits now, so that's very good. Only problem we have right now, we are in hardcore. Any death is we are gone forever. But we have chaos resist here, 56% before we head out, and we have to decide which group to go with. What am I? It doesn't really matter, but if I recall correctly, my other build started out with Kymon's Chosen, but then left. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with Kymon's Chosen. Yeah,
I have come to represent Kymon's I have come to represent Kymon's Chosen.
Oh, yeah.
Just the person. There are two other.
I have come to represent.
We'll go with Kymon's Chosen. And we will go ahead and use this with the intention this character will survive and be able to get to the revered status and go from there. Alright, you have to forgive me. Just working on other builds, so I kind of forgot a little progress we're getting going with this build here, but it's fine. It's just fun to jump back into it, get them going. Forgive me if I make a few mistakes as I go along. As I said, I have another build coming down the pipe that I am excited to show off, but I've been working on it a little differently. So I'll explain that a little bit here, but the build, I'm planning to kind of introduce it, the ideas, the strategies behind it, and then show not the total let's play, but basically some of the progress as it goes and some tips as we go along with the build. The idea being, you guys have seen me play through the early game a few times now. There's probably no need in it. Let's get to the good part, sort of idea. And if that works, that may be more my strategy going forward, because some of it has been like, I want to play the builds more, but I sometimes don't have time to record every single moment. Like, I might be able to sit down for like 15-20 minutes, and I don't want to make a video just 15 or 20 minutes long, personally. I'd rather one that could be watched and enjoyed for a while.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, fine. But a couple, like having a typical Let's Play alongside something that kind of starts out in Ultimate, for example, I'm kind of down with that. So I've got this hardcore build, I've got the Vitality Caster, and the new one coming up, which also is a different playstyle than both the Vitality build and this one.
May the light of it.
Gather some seals. But the next one's a little unusual style, especially with the classes that it employs, but it should work out. And in the meantime, let's see here. Still got this big old beat stick. I'm looking for something that offers lightning, and looks like we're still just trying to get to the end of Shaman here. Probably using our points to increase those end abilities. Sounds good to me. Now, if we meet Bolvar, we gotta be a little careful. But my regeneration is really nice. Did I get through, oh yeah, that's why. I was getting through Behemoth. Oh man, oh man. I love Behemoth. It probably needs to be nerfed though. Or at least, you know, another option. Something that... I think I'd be okay with something like, maybe on the grid that was, that could activate and like, make you, like, would offer 100% absorption for like, maybe 3 seconds. Kind of similar to Mirror of Victories. But it would have its own, like, kick on and off. You wouldn't be able to turn it on when you wanted to, but maybe it would kick on at like 60% hit points or something. Just to have an option for some builds that maybe didn't want to get into Giant's Blood. I don't know. Maybe it's too much. Maybe the problem would be it would be stacked with... Or maybe it offers a really high amount of like damage absorption for just a few seconds. Like really high, like way higher than Turtle. But like it goes away. It doesn't just sit. Although that may not be possible. I was thinking like the flat shield amount sort of thing that like Turtle offers. Like gives you, I don't know, just throwing out numbers, like 100k for like 2 seconds and then it's gone. But just like get something a little different to use. But maybe the idea is that side of the grid has its own kind of natural defenses. I don't know. Right now Giant's Blood is just like most builds, it's beyond like would like to have it. Most builds need to have it. Okay. That's not too bad. Could use a better thing there. Okay, there's that. Do I have any? I don't. I was looking to see if I had any Chthonic Seals. I don't have any yet. Which means I can't get this Devotion Shrine yet. But if I find some Chaos bosses, I can fight them. Maybe this, turn them over here could offer an option. Okay. Well, we'll save you. Alright. They're out of here. Got my last insignia. Fantastic. Shield, mantle. Cinder Rating's not too bad, but I'm having to use something else for chaos resistance right now. Okay, keep an eye out for resistance gear. Did I get any sigils of Catan from that? Does not look like it. Alright. Just gotta keep eyes out. Right, say that the buyers might want to be. Now, after you have 5 of these Black Legion insignias, you can pick them up, and like vendor them if you want to. It's kind of funny. Kind of wish the guy would like take more of them from you, maybe give you a greater reward if you found like 10 of them. But doesn't seem to care, I guess. I just want 5. I don't need every soldier's dog tags out there. I just need the ones I need. That's what he's saying. I'm sure of it. Alright, at least my totems are getting some... decent crits in there every so often. Well. I feel like some characters just get these sigils way easier than others. I may have to come back for the Devotion Shrine here. Love to have it. Give me a lot more hit points to work with. Well, I actually do have a lot of hit points, so it's not the worst. Where are we at? Got Desolation. Yeah, Desolation's good. I can't really get anything better until 60. Yep, looks like I'm kind of stuck. I don't think there's any traders really that I could, you know, trade for it. Alright. Don't have a single sigil at a time. I don't know if checking for stuff up here is going to matter. I'll go check the Involved real quick. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll have something interesting. There we go. Fire, Lightning, Pierce, Chaos. Interesting. The armor's way lower. My vitality is not high enough for me to be doing that necessarily. Okay, these guys should drop me something. There we go. Alright, let's just go see. 105 reputation. I love those the reputation gain items. They're so nice. Do I have all I can get? Yeah, except for the cults, but we'll go around to that.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Well, it's a better Bone Crusher. It is also faster. That's a consideration. It does cost a lot of money though. Let's see. Vitality Aether. No, we want Lightning. Let's see, like this one gives Fire and Lightning and a good chunk of Chaos. But I do lose some Vitality. And I'm not really using lightning damage right now. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to buy this Bone Crusher. Put that on right now. Just take the extra bit of damage. Until we find something more in line with what we want. I've been hoping for some elemental thing. A Falcon Claw would be fine, even though it's more for Primal Strike. But no. Can't get a Falcon Claw when you're busy getting other items that you don't need. Oh man. That first strike was a big chunk of damage. Okay. Extra attack speed's paying off. Still no Chthonic Seals. Bramblewood Amulet is interesting for the $1 Shaman skills, but does it really do anything else for us? Hard to say. What does a $1 Shaman give me? A bunch of attack. It's not bad. It would give a little bit of resist too, but what am I losing? Losing Chaos, which I don't have much of. Pierce and Cold. Okay. Don't think I can really go with that yet. One thing you can do as well is you can check out this area over here, kind of off the map. Give you some more Chaos guys to fight. For me, some more Death's Vigil to fight as well. And then there will also be some Manticores down here. Fortunately, this Manticore is not going to give me much of anything, except experience. And Delirium, I guess. Interesting. Yeah. The only other thing is down by these urns, you can get a totally normal bulwark. That doesn't do anything for us. We're just going to leave that. Although if you want it, it is basically a skin for a weapon. So you don't look like you're using shields. It's a way to do it. Very close to leveling. Get that and move deeper on in. Go around the corner up here. Get back to it. Let's see if we can go deal with Karroz tonight. I think we can. We're a little... Okay, that's all blocked. I hate when the map shows, like, it's open, but it's actually all blocked. Yeah, nothing. Not finding anything I need here. This should be interesting. Yeah, that lightning AoE is really doing us good. Still didn't get a Chthonic Seal, but I think we did clear that out. So we're good there. Oh man, this guy looks fun. These guys hit hard. Gotta be careful. Okay. Him out of the way helps a lot. And then this guy electrified. Get him out. And oh, they're both electrified. Well then. Thunder Touch Bracers. Torrent and Brute Force. Let's see. Where's Torrent? Aw, man. But Brute Force is good, right? Yeah. There's just a ton of resist for Aether resist, so not too bad. And at least Lightning Bolt on hit. Okay, let's consider that. That's kind of nothing. It's kind of nothing. Okay. I can't use these yet anyway, but if I did use them, I'd lose Pierce, which I could lose. Cold, which I could lose. And Poison Acid. Yeah, a little shaky, but it gives me Aether. Which might actually allow me, because it gives me Aether, it might actually allow me to take this off and put something for Chaos on instead. Because I would gain 12 Aether. That might be a good option then. I'll have to think that through. Yeah. We're just going to continue now. But that's the kind of choices you have to make. Like, you can trade out some stuff to get some better resist somewhere else. And I do like the abilities it gives. Brute Force especially, since I'm whacking things with the club. It will give me some more damage. I think it actually... This boosts physical too, so it's good whether I'm using this weapon or whether I swap to an elemental one later. I think the only thing it doesn't give me is attack speed, but am I getting attack speed already? I don't think I am. Those crystals out of here. My current gloves do give me some attack speed. These don't. That is a much nastier choice now that I think of it that way. And I have to keep that component. Can't switch to the Chaos one. Well, who knows? Maybe if I get something that'll help with that, maybe I can switch. What's funny is I didn't see Bolvar. I know he's out there. Just didn't come across him. Which is too bad because I think I need to kill him for these guys. Apologies. I don't know if you saw a little hang there. Hung a little bit for me. See, I've played builds before that will have like 5 or 6 seals by now, which is just really funny. And this guy gets none. It would not surprise me at all. Well, there's one. Okay, my complaining paid off. It wouldn't be surprising at all if in these games, to get you to make more characters, they made certain characters better at finding certain particular items. And it was just something added to the character. It's just a conspiracy thing, but you know. I could see it. I definitely could. Alright. But honestly, tell me, not just in Green Dawn, but it's like in other games, do you ever feel like you have a character in ARPG that just happens to find a certain type of like item or resource more than your other characters? Like, you could argue maybe they are just getting lucky in certain ways where other characters aren't, but like, just let me know if you've ever felt that in another game. I definitely have felt that in other games, like Path of Exile, for example. Prismatic Eviscerator. This might be workable. Now, I'm not using Caldor's Tempest, but this would swap me to a lot of lightning damage. So, Spite Wraith Girdle, is that good? It's alright. It's not great. Okay. I'm not 40, so I can't use it. But I was gonna, like, the damage is lower, but you're comparing physical and there's savagery at play in there, so it's kind of a let's see sort of thing. And now I got the shrine. Best part about that is I can go ahead and pop the last point into Behemoth. Does that let me sell anything back? No. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think Widow is the next one to go for, because we want Arcane Bomb as soon as we can get it now. Gonna head out of here. That's another thing, like, Raging Tempest is good too. Oh, there he is. Ooh, man. Okay. Fighting him up close is a bad idea. We're not gonna do this. Try to see if I was tanky enough to handle his shots. I am not. Not with 56% chaos resist. That's too risky. We have no reason to fight him. Yeah, he could drop a seal, but there's other guys I'd rather get my butt kicked by. Okay. I've got the lady coming up ahead who's going to put down, like, the crystals. If I get her name, Karen, is it? It's not Karen, I'm just being funny. Sophia? No. Don't know, but it doesn't involve any of this stuff. Nah. Bunch of garbage. Nope, we're not gonna get that either. We're just gonna continue. I did get the 3 seals in the last few minutes, even spinning one on the totem, so total of 4. Okay, my totems are actually feeling like they're doing something. Oh, missed that. Okay, 1, 2. And that leaves 3 more levels. Okay. Let's see. Totem or my attack speed. It's only going to do 1%. And it's giving me electrocute. Let's just do that. See, now they're coming. I'm already respected what Kymon's chosen, just beating on guys. Works for me. They'll want me to kill Bolvar. I might do that once I have more chaos resist to work off of. I can't kill him fast enough. I'll have to bring him down before he brings me down. And that's not going to be okay in hardcore. I didn't sign up just to die for no reason. What? There's a chest here. Oh. Yeah, might as well. Excellent. Alright, and I'm working off of Desolation. That's 35, okay. At least got Raging Tempest, so that's good. Okay, let's fight her first. She puts down her totems and we have to back off. Okay, that's good. My totems actually helped out a lot with that. Yeah, the bouncing is helping a ton. Okay, fantastic. Zarya, that's who you were. Zarya dropped some great pet items. Real good for early on. And that's for skills in Shaman. Firethorn. That's a little more tempting because it at least has a resist I think I have as low. Cold and Lightning are okay. My vitality's kind of low. I'll lose some damage, but it gives good health, defensive ability, and better regeneration. Okay. I know it's pets, but one skills in Shaman is pretty strong. And I think there's a chaos item I could put on. I lose the static charge ability, but I think it's going to be worth it. Let's do that. My chaos went down because I ignored that this bone charm has chaos resist on it. You know, it's okay. It gets my vitality up, and then that's my only problematic resist. Okay. Let's see if we can go fix this. I'm gonna head back to Homestead. I think I vowed to try to use items that I had, like use my items for stuff, so pretty sure there's a chaos component.
I do the best I can.
Right. Chaos resist. Yeah, black tallow is what I was thinking of. That's not too bad. Okay, it takes 1 chthonic seal, of which I have 6, so I'm good there. I need rift stones. Rift. How many rift stones can we build? It says 27. I've got 81 Aether Crystal and plenty of Rolling Blood, so 1, 2, 3. I think that's what I needed. Watch me need 4. Nope. Wait. Amulets and metals. Combine that. Pop that here. Alright, net positive. We came out ahead on Chaos Resist. That's good. Although, thinking back to the devotions, let me look at something here. Okay. These two, I think, can come back. And we could go for Empty Throne, and then I'd back out the Widow Point. But, well, I don't have to back it out. Okay. I just thought about how that can work. And then I just need an extra green point and some... I think that was for Korvac. Yeah, because I'm going to get Spear of the Heavens first, but Korvac is the next thing I can get.
Let me clear your mind of regret.
Alright. So we got devotions. There we go.
Strong.
And now we can do... Oh, okay. I am gonna need... Didn't I put a point in Widow? No, I finished this up and then I was gonna put points in Widow. That's right, okay. So we'll do that. And we're gonna do Empty Throne because I can get more Chaos Resist there. Okay. Widow I do need to do for the mines, but I had Empty Throne in the build plan mostly for the secondary resist that it gives, like, you know, stun, freeze resist, things like that. But it does give some Chaos and Aether, which is super helpful. Alright, then we pop back out here. I had killed her, but I forgot to get the Devotion Shrine right next to her. So let's do that. Should be a formality. There we go. Huh, funny. Alright. Now we have that devotion point, which can go here. And then, is there any shrine that I missed? There. Mountain Deeps. Got all of them out here. I could go into East March and get that point there for the Chaos Resist. That could be dangerous, could be okay. 60%'s good. Famous last words. Let's see if it is. Let's see if we can get through Karroz. Because I'm very sure there's not a Devotion Shrine in here. There can be a totem sometimes. Oh yeah, and this gives me less damage from Chthonics too, so that's good. That actually might help a bit. Like in regards to the Chaos Resist, just reduces how much damage I take from them, and then also is reducing how much chaos damage total I take from any source of chaos. So okay, gotta go back here first. This area has a particular layout, so one way or another you gotta get back here. I like to go to the office. It's not really an office, I don't think, but I like to call it that. And I like to come here because there tend to be books and stuff here. Because we like reading. See, got 2 books. Read. Now, my Titan Quest playthrough, I go a lot slower on stuff because I'm sure people who watch it may not have seen Titan Quest 2 stuff before. So I try to go slower, let NPCs talk and stuff. So I'm a little quieter throughout that. This, I played it a lot, and if you played it a lot, you don't want to hear all the lore stuff, but we might someday go through some various lore stuff. We'll see. I don't know if that would be fun or not. It might be good. Might be good to do something like that before the expansion comes out. Once we get a date that's nailed down, kind of speculate what it's going to be about. That'd be fun. But like, I don't even know what they're going to do with that. Because I feel like in the expansion they're going to have everything represented in some way. Okay. Okay. I like the plates of valor. I like those a lot. I lose insight, but that's probably worth it. Sultan's battle plate. Pierce Aether chest. Okay. I like Zulhan's battle plate too. If I'm sticking with physical, that's a good one. That's a good one for just any physical build. Just good armor, good damage. And look at 20% pierce, 10% aether, and 5% chance to avoid. It's just good stuff. Okay, so one interesting thing about, it's not really interesting, but in Darkveil Gate here, there are a couple different positions for the totems, but both areas share the same totem, as far as I can tell. So if you're ever totem farming in here, the totem's either on this level or the next, and you may be like, that's really obvious, but it may not be very obvious. You may be wondering why a totem appears in the first area and then not in the second area, or yeah. But basically they share. So I already found the totem, so I really don't need to look for it. I can just head for the boss now. It'll be super nice when I have like actually able to put down a bunch of totems at once. Final build is kind of stretched a little thin though, so I really don't know how it's going to work out. I gotta admit. Seems like it'll be fine, but will it? No, don't really know. The rich get richer. Pierce fire elemental. That's okay. I just want to put that totem down as like my first action in combat, so I can just get hits in, work a little bit, get the cooldown started for the next one. I seem to have them take long away anyhow. I'll show you something while we're here. Probably have shown it in another video too, but we're here. Why not? Now these little side room, like extra equipment rooms, aren't anything special generally, but there's one here. That one's certainly not anything special. I keep hitting 4 because that's usually where I put like my buffs you want to recast. So just out of habit I'm hitting 4. That's why mirror's not on a key like that. Don't want to accidentally activate it. I recall I'm gonna have to do some SR farming if I want the final gear for this guy. I'll be able to build the axe at least, so it may not be as bad as it seems. Oh, and I think my plan is the SR farming. The SR gear you get for free is a viable alternative until I can get the main set I want, which is Veilkeepers? Yeah, it's Veilkeepers. Alright. I'm coming. Hi, Karroz. Hey, doing, buddy. Karroz won't likely be able to do anything, but I'm going to be beating on him for a little while now. A mix of lightning and physical damage right now. Feels like you can just swing and cast. That's interesting. sitting here asking myself if there was a good reason not getting certain elemental strip abilities, and I think there are good reasons. I just don't remember what they are. Alright. There goes Karroz. Dropped a Wormclaw, who cares? Interesting. That's not bad, it's just vitality. Okay, okay. Do I like to wreck his bedroom? I sure do. Can you imagine just like this guy is fine, but like just imagine like some bad guy's bedroom, like where they take naps. Like King Koopa, Bowser. I can imagine his bedroom. That seems pretty like self-explanatory. But like imagine like I'm trying to think of a good example. Like from the Diablo games. Diablo's bedroom. Like, does he sleep? Does he take naps? Is he just perpetually doing evil stuff for the evils? Just haha, it's funny to be super evil all the time. Or does he just like take a break every so often? Just, you know, sit down with a nice cup of, you know, whatever he drinks and just chill out in his bedroom. Aveline's note. Does that mean they killed Aveline? Although there were two of them. Nah, don't think about it too much. Man, I'm tearing through things quite easily. I didn't max out overload. What am I doing? What am I doing in my life? Let's see, is this good? Ooh, it's tempting. It's tempting. Don't think it's necessarily good, but it's there. I'm gonna skip the trip south notes. I might be able to just make it on through here. If we get on through to the shrine I can actually do would be nice. Let's see here. Rovers. Oh man, the rovers will give me their quest. Do I already have it? No, I don't.
I can't carry it.
Okay, calm down. I don't need them. Well, my damage feels good, although I'm using like the wrong weapon. Alright, this is going in overload. Alright. Can I use this yet? No, I gotta be 40. One more level. We got 15, 20 minutes. We got this. No problem. Alright, I'm already like 3% through my level. No problem. I'll be leveled. No issue. Then I can see if that weapon's better. Don't actually think it will be. If it was, I could put like a... No, you can't put silver core armor on it. Although that's a pretty good component, because it's an all damage component. Someone pointed out that they must have raised that at some point. Okay, what's going on? Because my attack speed seems really good sometimes. Is it... What is kicking my attack speed in high gear? Do I have an... I don't have anything for that. Oh well. Don't know. Onward and upward. Oh, funny thing. I haven't done it yet. so I have a bunch of quests to turn in for experience. So I probably will hit 40. Okay, why are they healing? Oh, there's 2 shaman back there doing chain heals. I can't even see them. I can't even see the chain heals. Just realized these guys were healing. Well, my damage is nice right now. Glad I bought the better weapon. If I'm stuck with using something like this, fine, but at least I can do an enormous amount of damage. Yeah, my crits are good. Yeah. Lots of nice damage over time. I don't know if anyone knows. I was thinking about this the other day. Savagery, it like has a, you know, a mount on it. I'm not describing it well. Okay, so Savagery has this charge levels. Building up charges increases the potency of the bonus. It's increasing everything? Or is it just increasing what's from here? And is it a, like, a passive bonus, or is it just a bonus to this attack? It could be passive. It doesn't seem like it would be. Is it showing what my toes do now? I'd have to test that. I probably could. Next time I go to town, I'll test that. I don't know. It's a buff though, so it's hard to say. Okay, funny thing is, if I went all the way to Fort Icon right now, Creed wouldn't be there. Fort Icon guys would be wondering what I'm doing there at all. Just be like, hey, welcome to Fort Icon. Well, what do you want, man? They wouldn't know that, like, you know, I'm there for a good reason. I do like in this game some of the lore ideas that kind of explain what's going on. So, for example, that the Chthonics and Ethereals hate each other. They're just at each other's throats. It kind of explains why when you go to an Ethereal area, there'll be Chthonics there, because the Chthonics are trying to get rid of the Ethereals. And also, the Chthonics, when they're in certain areas, Ethereals will show up. Because again, they hate each other, so they'll show up to try to stop them. Like Necropolis is a good example of that. But on the fringes of the Chaos Consolidated Power is where Ethereals are going to pop up to try to stop them. That's not because they're trying to help humans; they just want to kill each other. I know people's. Like the old adage is the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but I like to better say it, the enemy of my enemy is still my enemy, but at least he's slowing down my enemy. At least he's messing with my enemy. So, you know, two of your enemies fighting each other is like, you gotta try not to help either. I do forget this build's supposed to be an overwhelm build as well, but the extra crit does help with getting the overwhelms, because that's how they go off, but I don't have overwhelm very high right now. That's because I can't rely on it. Something that only goes off every 1 or 2 packs is not something that I want to invest too much in just yet. So the rovers will be offering me the quest to go for that shrine, so I might take that, take them up on that, just because it's fun. Yeah. But yeah, when 2 groups of enemies are fighting each other, like, you know, like animals fighting Chthonics, because animals will just fight whoever. Kids kids, elders, adults, they'll fight anyone. That's a reference to something, by the way. Skyrim specifically. But here I am beating on Regathar. I don't know if I said before, Regathar's the guy who has, if you wanted to do like Ring of Steel, he's got a good MI for that. He'll drop it here in a second. We'll take a gander. Yeah, while I'm attacking, I seem to be able to just cast and set my totems without like much to do. So it kind of works well with attacking, weirdly. Oh yeah, there it is. So it adds a bunch of bleeding to Ring of Steel and chances for it to 100% cooldown and reduces the cost. It's pretty solid. However, I feel like there was a recent thing about Ring of Steel using weapon damage from both weapons, such that like it hits really, really hard now. And there's that good axe raising bleed damage on it from the arena champion guys. I do too much damage for all this, man. You're not going to slow me down. We're going to get this shrine over here, and then I'm probably going to call it a night. Get pretty late, and I need to upload this. Yeah, this will go up the same night. I was busy with New Year's and stuff, so I got a little behind. I'm not really behind. I have a few other videos. I just didn't want to post them yet. Vitality Caster's an ultimate, so there's a lot that goes on there, but it's going to start scaling up in level pretty fast. And then I'm going to have the fun job of farming up weapons. Although it'll be really fun when I get good weapons for that build. This one's coming along. This one's, you know, two-handed savagery is kind of working for me, I gotta admit. I mean, yeah, you need a weapon for it. Oh, okay, wait. Got some chest armor here. I can't. I want the insight. That's some nice insight, but okay. Alright, and so that does it. Yeah. We're almost maxed on our resistances, which is great. We're going to need them. And we're going all the way through normal with this guy. Typical way I play is through, that was weird. Typical way I play is through, normal up to Lugorian. I think that's how you say his name. Seems like that anyway. Normal to Lugorian. And then I switched to like, in the past it was Elite, but nowadays it's Ultimate. Just because I'd like to get the Devotion Shrines all taken care of soon. So Elite can be good for that. Just grab the first 3 or 4, kind of make it a little quicker. Might be a consideration. But we're gonna have at least like 4 Devotion Shrines that we can still get. 5? Let's count. We got the one out here. We got the one shrine up here. I have to do the quest for that. We got in Necropolis. There's one in Necropolis. Is there one in Necropolis? No, there's not one in Necropolis. Oh no, I'm wrong. There is, right by the Tomb of the Watchers. One there, and the one inside the Tomb of the Watchers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I want to go back to do East March, that's 6. So that's pretty good. Might do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I do want to get Arcane Bomb, so that might be the way to go. However, if I finish this, I can take this point out, because I don't need the purple for anything right now. I hope my 6's there, so I think that's probably the best way to do it. Yeah, I'm staying in Aether, but I have a lot of resistance and 80% Aether resist. I'm pretty much fine. We gotta go turn this in quest anyway. We're gonna hit 40. Okay. You cannot just be healing people. That's really rude. You're not gonna steal my kills. Black Legion guys out here just, you know, doing their best to survive this insanity. Hey boys. Brought you some totems. Oh, we need to test something. That was inconclusive. Let's try to see if blasting someone that was reflecting with your totems actually reflected damage back to you. And your totems will do things like lifesteal for you, for example, because they kind of just count as your, like, your skills rather than anything else. Reasonable shoulders. Try to get a couple totems up here. Hammerton? This is a town. Chthonian Thread Sash. That's a pretty good belt. Kind of useful. Okay, let's go turn in these quests. We're gonna see about the lightning axe if it's worthwhile to switch. It's an elemental axe, actually. Yeah, so I don't know. That may be more the deciding factor than anything.
I am told that I could not when the Legion was forced to abandon. Let's see. I've already informed Creed of.
Shoot me. Shieldmaid's Garb. Man, don't get nothing but junk.
I heard
for this
about
one.
Karroz.
You're here. Good.
I heard about this. Can't be. This isn't the first.
You're here. With the cultist.
I'll see you there, Creed. Okay. Did I get conflagration out here? I did. Okay. Talk to me through the floor. Thank you. And you, sir, talk to me and give me my level. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's very helpful. Alright. We're just on the brink. 2 points left. Well, we at least have this, so that's really good. We got good stuff out here. I could take that 1 point there for the offensive ability, but I think I'm better off doing shaman stuff. I'm a little tempted to get Maelstrom, but I don't really need it. We are going to take our extra attack speed, and I think I'm going to call it here. Well, thanks for joining. It feels like it's been really fast. But it's been pretty productive. We already got through, let's see. That's not what I wanted. We have gotten through everything in Blood Grove, Darkvale Gate, plowed our way up here to Astrakarn Valley. We're right there. Gotta go through the Tomb of the Archon and Fort Icon, so got some stuff there. Let me go turn these seals in. We still may want to go do Hargrave's Formula. Not tonight. I'm not going to do that now. But That may be the next thing we do. Just get that taken care of. That can be a fairly dangerous area, but I have really good regen, and there's lots of like floor damaging effects, so regen tends to go particularly well with that sort of thing. Alright. Oh, they want me to kill Bolvar. Okay. Let's do this. Since the last time I fought Bolvar, I've got a lot more chaos resist, and every little step towards 80% makes a big difference, and he's close. So let's go do this. If I'm smart and put down my totems, I think it'll work itself out. I've got attack speed, damage, better weapon. Yeah, actually, do I have a better weapon? What are you standing here for, my friend? Watch him go down super easy right here. Okay, regen's outpacing him now. Yep, we're fine. See? That reducing damage makes a huge difference. Pen of Cage Souls, but who needs it? Wearing this, what is this, an amulet? Yeah. Wearing this amulet because we want all shaman skills, which has helped enormously. We got Karroz dead, or Bolvar dead. Getting mixed up now. We can go right back to Sorrow's Bastion. It seemed weird. It seemed like there was a portal in Sorrow's Bastion. Now we gotta go kill Ravok. Master Ravok. That's fine. We like to get rid of Master Ravok. Okay, cool. So everything's gone quite well. I've got various items. That's kind of tempting, actually, because the Ascended Cask is something I have now. Although I could try to farm for a better one, but the resists are okay on that. Pretty decent on this, but I lose a lot of Aether, so that's a hard one to justify. Might be better just to move forward, because I've got, like, this helps a lot with attack speed, so it kind of helps me get along. Aether damage is kind of neither here nor there. Savagery just does enormous amounts of physical. Not really any lightning, because it's all getting converted. And then using this, let's see. Okay, I was hoping for a place to put things, but I think I got too much in my inventory. I think I'm ready to get... I don't know. I gotta think that over for those gloves. Keep these? I don't know. Maybe. No on these. No on this. Alright, I just wanted a place to be able to put my thing. Okay, 6,318, 8,016. That is hard to argue with, man. That's really hard to argue with. But it's going against resist more than anything. And it's nice and quick.
Iron well spent.
And I'm tempted to see if there's something I could put on it to improve it. I also have this stuff. That's really nice. Yeah. It adds a storm totem. That's really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. But then what am I gonna do about chaos resist? Because I lose like 15% doing that. Because the shoulders I have are really, really nice. But I like the physical resist on this too. Such decisions. I don't have anything to give me more chaos resist, attack speed, but I would need more vitality and bleed to make that viable. It does have 130% elemental damage. I'm really tempted to try it out because, you know, I wanted to go to the elemental stuff anyway. Maybe it's not as bad as I'm saying, you know? It may not be bad at all. It's a higher, like, level weapon. A little bit. Okay, let's see how this actually, like, looks. Let's try to compare apples to apples here. I feel like I should put something on it for extra damage. Lightning would be ideal, but I don't think... I mean, I could put an amber on it, but... It's nice and quick. That's tempting just because it's quick. This is doing nice big hits. Does it have more offensive ability? No, not necessarily. I think Feral Hunger is going off a lot more. That's kind of the main thing. You know, it's lower damage. It's so hard to decide. It really is. Because my Wind Devil's using Raging Tempest. Let's see. Attack this. I don't know, it doesn't seem that bad. I don't know. I might use it. I just like how quick it is. It just feels nice. Like, yeah, this gives a bunch of savagery and bleeding and stuff like that, but I'm not scaling that. If I were to throw those on, back down to 56%, that's brutal. That's not even that bad. Shoulders before, Chaos converted to fire. These have a lot more armor on them. Huh, I could almost go without the Silk Swatch there, but I don't know if there's anything for Chaos I could put on shoulders. Don't often do that, although my armor, what does it have? My armor has a Silk Swatch. I could take that off. I'm sitting here, like, negotiating with myself. What can I put on? What can I take off? Okay. Chaos resist. I'm gonna end the video. I'm gonna stop the video. Just got an idea though. I can make this work. So chest and head. Okay. Okay. This costs one of those. We need 4 purified salts. So salt. Not slat salt. Purified salt costs green gem, some of this, 3 of those. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope that's right. Let's use this. Sanctified bone. Create a sanctified bone here. We're doing some surgery on my build. This is good though, because it's good. It's good. I'm not explaining well why it's good, but it'll work. Just we're just gonna trust. We're just gonna trust that it's gonna work. All right. We take the Silk Swatch off of this. We're gonna keep the item. Okay, great. We do want a Silk Swatch for this. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. We're just gonna ignore that. Keep the add-on. I just blew that up. That. Alright, nice. We're back in business there. Pop this here. There we go. Much better chaos resist. Okay, okay. And then for the weapon, we do want something. I think we're gonna see what we can get for elemental damage. Plus steel would be okay. That'd give us Sacred Strike to work with. All weapons, okay. Sharp, we don't need sharp arrow mouth. That would be okay as well. And we're gonna make silver. Silver? Get silver. Oh. Plus steel wants 3, okay. Silver is gonna be... okay. Plus steel. Pop that on the weapon. That'll help. And then we get this Sacred Strike as well. So we are going to be looking at this like so. Sacred Strike. And we'll hit with some damage there. Okay. Seeing some good numbers. Now let's put out totems. Sacred Strike in, and we have some good damage going on. Okay, I'll do that. We'll do it. We will just jump in. All right, cool. Next time around, we're going to be able to get Stormcaller's Pact, so that's cool. That will mean that we have finished up Shaman, as far as like the mastery, and then we are going to be looking to get through Arcanist. I want to say I might be going to Fabric of Reality. Seems unnecessary. I'll probably stop here. Yeah, these two make sense because a little bit of energy and reduced skill cost never hurt anyone, and this is just good for the secondary resist. Yeah, we're doing that. And so, thanks for joining us. We're back in Devil's Crossing for the moment, but we're gonna try to get some devotion points, kind of clean some things up, and try to get our arcane bomb before we fight the Lugorian. We'll see if we can. But thanks for again. Take care. Have a good night.